before we put this little snuggle bunny in the carrier, we just wanted to do a quick outfit check. She's got a cardigan on.
Excuse me, ma'am. Focus.
And now that you've seen her beautiful OOTD, we would just like to remind you to please make sure to
like and subscribe.
And to make sure to always click on that bell button so you're always notified whenever we have new videos like this one. All set, sir?
I think we are set here.
All set, ma'am?
Are we?
Are you protected from the sun except your strap is like over your face?
Yes.
There we go. Beautiful.
We have to put here our arrival time to the disk because it can only stay 3 hours. Period.
Okay, so for today's vlog, what are we doing, sir? We are tracing the
Roots
of the Snuggle Bunny's father. So we're just gonna go around his hometown, which is Tampere, and just really revisit all of his old favorite spots. We never actually did this before. We've only seen like a couple of places whenever we're here. We're usually just at home hanging out with his parents. And so today I finally get to explore like where he grew up, like where he went to school, where he would hang out, where he would check out girls.
I won't throw those places.
So yeah, his favorite cafes, where he used to live, cause he...
I don't know if they exist anymore.
Why? Because you're old, no?
Because I've been out for a long time.
Because he's old. Okay, so our first stop right now
is my elementary school. So the schools in Finland are all public schools. There are a few private schools, like special schools, but mostly people go to the public schools. All the schools are good. All the teachers have to have a master's degree in pedagogical studies, so it doesn't matter where you go. Usually it's good. This one is close to my home, which is how it usually goes. So you get assigned to the school which is close to your home.
Wait, I can't concentrate. Sienna Bug is just really looking like this.
She knows the camera. I did grades 1 to 6 here, and then also 7 to 9.
So not preschool?
I didn't go to preschool.
Ah, you mean you go straight to elementary school here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you mean, what age do you guys start going to school?
I think 7.
7? What do you do all this time? Like from
Play.
1 to 7? Really?
What kids should be doing.
Yeah, so
Play.
actually that's one of the major exports of Finland, their education system. It's really nice because they believe in learning through experiences more than just learning inside the school. So they really value your extracurricular activities like outside of school. So for example, even during elementary school, they don't have assignments or homeworks.
That's what they say, but we definitely had homeworks.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
So it was fake news.
But it has evolved over the years. So now it's more of the phenomenon kind of learning. I don't know about the homework. Feels weird to not have any homework.
By phenomenon, he means that, for example, they'd go out to a garden and then they'd like learn through that. And parang, okay, what is this plant? What is this plant doing?
You climb
What
to
is
the tree and then the branch snaps. And then you
Yeah.
study, okay, what
What
was
is the
cause?
force?
Was it the physics?
So that's how they learn. So Sienna Bug wants us to keep walking. Okay, so we're walking towards Joni's school. So I asked him before, like, how do you choose where you go to school? He says, like, whatever school is in your district. So for example, if you want to go to that certain school, then you move to that district because that's the main requirement for you to go to that school. So yeah, most people go to the public school. Public school, it's the norm here. And it's like all the schools are equal.
Foundation is the same. All the teachers have master's degrees from the uni to teach. Yeah, I think it's pretty unified.
Ta-da! We're here! Does it bring back good memories?
Memories.
Did you used to play there?
No, this used to not exist here. We had like this huge planter here in the middle, kind of useless. But then, for example, if we had skiing in school during the winters, all the skis were just
She's
there.
shaking also. I'm getting it one more time. Sienna Bug, your daddy's making fun of you, my love. Ooh, how do you play this game?
I know it. I only know that here at these windows we were throwing cards. We have to land it to the ledge. So if you land it to the ledge and it stays there, the other guy's card falls to the ground, you get the card. So the lectures are 45 minutes and then we have a, I think 10 or 15 minute break and everyone has to go out.
And how did you do during these games?
That was good, of course.
Okay, so we've now seen your elementary school, your primary school. What's next?
We can go to the higher grades.
Okay. But
So
how
we
did
made
you
a
go
huge
here pala to your school? You walk or bike?
I can't remember, I have to ask my parents, but I think it wasn't allowed to go by bike. So I think we had to walk for the lower grades.
You guys will probably discover through this vlog that Joni has memory loss. He's got amnesia. He's got a lot of his past that he's already forgotten.
Too many concussions.
Yeah. So some parts here will be kind of fake news. So we're not really sure. Exactly. Sienabug. Exactly.
We move.
We move. So education here is free, which I love. And even when you go to university level na, it's still free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, education all the way up to university level, it's all free.
Like you can do masters still without paying tuition fees.
Which is awesome because then there's not a huge gap between the different classes. If you really want to do well in life, it's not about like, oh, it's because you were born rich, so then you have the advantage over the other. Here, it's really based on merit, based on your hard work, based on all of that. It's not because, oh, you have the money to pay to come to this school. It's really fair game. Everyone, has the same beginnings, middle, and end. Just.
Yeah, and when the school is determined by the area you live, you basically socialize with people from all social classes.
You really get to develop all kinds of skills. Your social skills, your understanding of how the world works, your understanding of different things about life. It's really nice. I really love that.
Here we are already at the 7th to 9th grade yard. Our classroom was somewhere there, but we don't have a classroom anymore when we are 7 to 9. So we only do our topic in that classroom, and then all the others are dedicated classrooms. Hey, Sienabugsies.
Sienabugsies, what do you think of this? Fine? Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, this is so big. This entire thing pala is still your school.
No, it's not. It's not the school. So on the right side, that's the library. That's a public library. This one on the left is a preschool. As I said, I didn't go to preschool, but my sister did. She did 1 year in the preschool.
So who decides who goes to preschool?
Parents decide. So if you want to apply, then you go. But I was like in a private, small family daycare.
Yeah.
So we were just few people there.
That's where you met your first girlfriend, right?
That is correct. That's where I met my first girlfriend, got my first kiss at the age of 4. Probably.
Topless. I'll show the picture.
And then here we have so to the next topic, this is our indoor sports facility. So that's where we had all our, in the Philippines, called PE classes.
What does PE stand for? Physical education, hello.
Physical education classes.
Do we like physical education, Sienabug?
Yay!
Do we like? Yeah!
That was my favorite
exercise
topic.
our muscles. A playground!
It's always been a playground. Now it looks much fancier what it used to be. We just had monkey bars and stuff here before, but now it's a fancy one.
Oh, there! They always have these outdoor,
This is outdoor
workout
gym.
areas, which
Then
is
we
awesome.
have beach volley courts here, which
Ooh.
didn't exist when I was young. So are you gonna demonstrate how to beach volleyball?
So usually, you're probably in a bikini top, right? And bikini, and then you put on your shirt like this and tie it like that. And then...
Natural talent.
You're welcome. Okay, where are we off to now?
Now we're at the football fields. This is the area where I spent the most time at. During the summer, it's a football field. During the winter, it's an ice hockey rink.
Wow! But how about if you get hungry after dismissal?
You go first home to eat, and then you come back here to play.
But you guys don't have hangout areas where you drink milk teas,
No.
get fried
No.
chicken.
No, we're all about healthy life.
So you really go home to eat. There's no snack thing here that's open.
Well, there are the shops and stuff, but nothing arranged by the school.
Yeah, but around the area, I don't see any.
No, there's no unhealthy snacks here.
How is that possible?
What do you need those for?
Exactly, Sienabug.
Children need hearty food for their development, not fried
Yeah.
chicken and fast food.
I'm not not saying that, but just like a restaurant somewhere.
A restaurant?
Cafe.
No.
Food stalls.
No.
Exactly, Cienabog. Let's go.
No. This is also so fancy now. We used to play on the gravel always, dustiest. And this is the ice hockey rink. So after school, we might go get up our gear and then just go to play if we don't have practices.
So nice. So kids, it's really like encouraged to play outdoors.
Yeah.
So much greens. So yeah, Joni was a really, really active kid. He had a lot of sports activities after school. So he used to be really active with football. And at the same time, ice hockey, right? And floorball, which kind of looks like hockey but without ice and skates.
This is where I almost died. Where
Dramatic.
I got my first concussion.
Where?
So we were climbing on the roof of the library. It was a bit lower at that time. I think more or less the lower part. And then we used to go up the water pipe or the drain pipe and then come down through a tree. But then when I was coming down, the branch broke from the tree and I fell straight to the ground.
So that's how you climbed up through
Yeah,
this? Oh my
water.
gosh, so far from my childhood. Here I am being a princess. Cannot have bruises. My mom is like, careful, careful, don't run up. And this is how my future husband grew up. Climb all the way up and then
Yeah, I think that one is more or less.
fell there. Then had a concussion.
That's the correct height, like the lower part. That's how it used to be before.
And then when you fell, you didn't tell your parents at first, right?
No, I just said I'm sick.
And then,
I admitted that I fell from the tree.
because,
Because daddy had said that don't fall from the tree when you climb.
yeah, but why did you have to admit?
I don't
Because you
know.
felt like dying, right?
Yeah, well, I had a concussion. I was feeling sick. And then we went to the hospital to check if I have concussion, if I have internal bleeding and stuff.
And now
Luckily,
he's still
I only
fine.
had concussion.
Yeah, only short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
So, Cienabog, let this be a lesson to you, okay? Let this be a lesson to you. Do not disobey your parents, or else you will get a concussion. Okay? Okay, a little commercial break because we are having a diaper change right now. There was a big number 2 that happened, and so we are changing her diaper on the fly. This is how we do it. The back of the car. She doesn't mind the situation though. She's very busy herself. Looking at this. What's this fresh girl?
Chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain. Nice and fresh, Daddy.
And now what?
And now we're gonna check the ski slopes. Why are we here?
Because of the ski slopes.
What's the connection to you?
I used to come here very often. I had a season ticket. It's just a walk away from home.
Ooh, should we ski, my love?
Do you want to ski? Yeah. Snowboard.
Yeah.
Let's buy you a snowboard.
Yeah.
So welcome to our program today.
She's busy. That's very ergonomic.
It's nice. The throat is open. Not too much pressure.
Okay, so we're heading on to the ski slopes. Of course, it doesn't look so much of a ski slope right now because it's summer. But usually, I would guess that is a slope, no?
Yeah, that's the number 1 slope. There are 2 slopes. Oh, what a massive ski slope. So number 1, we had a lot of like forest routes here as well. There were big kickers on the higher part where I also got one of my concussions. The elevator used to go up from here between the trees, but this is not an operational ski slope anymore. I don't know when they closed it, but it wasn't so profitable with how we have the winters here now.
They didn't close it just because you, their best customer,
Could
no
have
longer
been
lives
also.
here.
There was a nice cafe here where we used to hang out, drink chocolate milk and eat candies, and then go back to the slopes again.
So Joni was talking about the elevator that goes up the slope. So this is where the elevator used to be.
It's higher than this, so it doesn't end there. It's not this boring, so we just can't see it.
Okay.
But it's a massive mountain.
How massive?
Massive mountain.
Okay.
So we passed by the second slope already, and now we are at the ski jumping area. Small ski jumping hill here. 1, 2, and then there is a third one still at the back, which we don't see, but this is the main one. I think they can jump like, I don't know, 50 meters here. And they have now the green stuff, so you can actually jump during the summer as well.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird sing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden.
So we're now off to check out Joni's old apartment where he used to live. Is this the first one that you lived in? Like when you moved out when you were a young 18-year-old man. Oh, 19-year-old man turning 20.
Do you know what this massive building is?
What?
This is where I spend a lot of hours as well.
What is it?
It is an ice hockey rink.
This small one?
Yep,
So when you enter, is it like already a rink?
there are 2 rinks.
What? It's so small.
It's actually underground. It's probably 50 meters underground.
What?
Yeah, so you have to take an elevator down.
Crazy.
You wanna see?
Yeah.
Okay, we park and go see. As you can see from the doors, this is actually a bomb shelter. That's why it's so deep underground. When they made a bomb shelter, they actually utilized it instead of just making it for the bad day, for the rainy day. They actually made it an ice hockey rink. So we have 2 rinks here. You can play throughout the year, no matter what the weather is outside. So this one was my first apartment in this building. It's not too far from my parents' place. But yeah, this was the first I moved out when I was 19, turning 20 that year. From there onwards, I moved to downtown.
Did you choose it because it was close to your parents' place?
No.
No?
No.
So why did you choose it?
I didn't move in alone, so it was a compromise. And
You were with a woman.
yeah. So yeah, that's where we
The
settled.
first long jowa.
Yeah.
So it's like a studio, 1 bedroom,
It was a 1-bedroom.
a love nest.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. Did you like it?
It was nice. It was fairly new at that time. Yeah, in good condition, so nothing to complain about.
But a nice thing about this pala, I forgot to mention. Yes, my love. A nice thing that I wanted to mention that Joni keeps telling me that's so different. Yes, my love. That's so... What is it?
One more
Mama's
time.
here. So that was Joni's first place, and he was telling me actually that's one of the major differences between like renting here and renting back home in Manila in the Philippines, or like real estate in general. Here, when they say it's 150 square meters, it's actually 150 meters of the livable space. Yes, my love. So they don't count, let's say, the balcony or like your front porch or like your parking space. They really just count the places where you could put furniture, basically. Yeah, the indoor. That's awesome. That's why when they say it's like 150 square meters here, could be, let's say, like 250 in the Philippines back home. So it's really so different. So different in that sense. Okay, so that is the first half of our tour. We're almost done, actually.
That was actually 80% of it. If we are just gonna drive by my...
But yeah, we're gonna head on to downtown later this afternoon. But we'll put Sienna down for a nap first before we continue on because she needs to grow taller and grow bigger and develop her brain and her skills. Right, my love bug? Right.
Hi.
Okay, so we've already put Sienna to nap unsuccessfully. She has napped in a very
Rebel.
short time, this rebel. So we've done our best. We're now continuing on with our tour with our Lacochera little girl over here who's very happy to be out and about again. So what is this next stop, your tour guide?
So instead of going through every single apartment I've lived in, because I've been moving around like
A nomad.
homeless person, yeah, we just came to this area where I actually had 3 different apartments.
Is this again still with your Joa?
No, this is me being
A bachelor.
young, wild, and free. But this area, like this apartment, what I'm gonna show you, was my favorite because of the awesome views. It's on the top floor of a, I think, 4-story building, and there was no buildings in front, so I was able to see straight to the lake from my balcony. So I had a hammock there, and that's where I was chilling.
Like a villain. Ta-da! We're here! So,
A grill cottage here if you wanna grill. It's one of the balconies on the higher level, not this one, but behind.
that one. Or that one. It's not so sure.
Can't remember.
Sienna Bug! That's where your daddy used to live when he was still a bachelor.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Sienna Bug. It was that one. Yeah. Okay, the tongue is out again. Where's Mama? Where's Mama? Where is Mama? Where's Mama? Where is Mama?
And this road was my usual running road. It is 4.5
How do you run?
kilometers. 4.5 kilometers around Lake of Ice.
That's how you run? At least I got him to exercise. How does it feel being back here, sir?
I could live here
Again? Really?
again during the summer.
Ah, okay. Always with a disclaimer. Sienna Bog! Your daddy says he could live here. Yeah? You agree? Okay, and then just a few meters away from Joni's last condo here in Tampere is his university.
So here, welcome to the University of Tampere. Here on your right side, you will see the old main building, which still houses a lot of the other subjects which I don't know about. And then here on your left side, you see the new and fancy building, which is our faculty.
So that existed now when you were still here.
Yes,
How many years ago was that?
when I was here,
Yeah.
10 years ago, a bit over, 13,
How-
14, 13,
So how old were you when you went to the university?
25.
Yeah, so here,
24,
explain,
25.
like, people don't really go to the university.
People
early.
go, I didn't go. But yeah, it's not uncommon to go later because, for example, for the guys, you get out from the high school at 19, and then after that, you have to do a military service, which is anything from 6 to 12 months.
Is this a technology type of university?
No.
But it's also silver and modern looking. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so that is it. We've seen where Joni formed his
Greatness.
greatness all over Tampere, and we're able to show this little bug around his usual spots when he was growing up here. But for now, we have to say goodbye because we have been puked on, pooped on. Gotta go home again to make her go to
Clean
sleep.
up.
Clean up and then sleep time again because we need to grow tall and big and smart and develop. Yeah! Make sure to like and leave us a comment below. Bye! No, you're hot. Oh, no.